Alright, well, you can barely see us because it's 11:45 p.m. and we're going to our local comic shop to go and get to the midnight premiere of Batman number 50, which is the wedding issue of Batman and Catwoman, which is pretty exciting. Plus, you know, there might be other stuff that is coming out also that I gotta get to. So you'll see that in a Comic Talk. And I don't know, you think Batman 50 should be a separate video, or should that be a part of Comic Talk?
We could see how good it is or bad it is or whatever.
Yeah.
I hope they don't ruin it.
Yeah, I hope they don't mess it up. Well, we'll have to see what Tom King does.
Yeah, but we've been pretty happy with Tom King with everything.
Yeah. So, anything else?
We're almost there.
Yeah, we're almost there. So we'll see when we get there. Ant-Man and the Wasp 3, pretty good so far. It's a mini-series, 5 issues. Avengers 4, Avengers series is pretty good, I'm liking it. Then obviously, what we came here for, Batman number 50, The Wedding, extra-sized anniversary issue. It's $5. Let's see if it's actually worth it, though. I'm hoping it is. We'll have to see. Alright, so, we also picked up Catwoman number 1. It's funny.
Last minute
decision here. I do or I don't. Read Batman 50 first, or I'll spoil the whole thing. So, it's pretty interesting. So, I'll turn these lights on. But yeah. So, we left, obviously. So, we picked up 4. I wasn't going to pick up Catwoman number 1, but I picked it up. Just last minute decision. Last minute buy. You know, so hopefully it's good, you know, but and hopefully Batman 50 is good, because if it's not, then I'm gonna be disappointed.
Yep.
And then I'll stop reading Batman. Which, yeah, that's true. Apparently the next arc is about Mr. Freeze, which is cool. I like Mr. Freeze, so we'll have to see what happens in that next arc. So, anything else?
That's it so far.
All right, so, yeah. So what we'll probably do is, it'll be like a Catwoman number 1 and Batman issue 50 review at the end of this video. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna go to that now. So, yeah.
So finally, the wedding.
Yes.
The wedding happens.
Yes.
Maybe.
Well,
let's talk. Let's talk about the
all right,
issue
but
first.
you know, like obviously we're gonna talk spoilers. If you haven't read The Wedding and you want to, then go read it. It's Batman issue.
Or if you don't want to read it, just listen to us. We'll tell you what happened.
Yeah, but spoilers for The Wedding, and also because we're gonna also talk about Catwoman number 1.
So basically, this was a way for them to get a bunch of artists to do stuff.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
Kind of like Action Comics 1000,
Yeah.
where they got a bunch of artists for that.
Yes, same thing. So what happens is this: there's a whole lot of stuff going on, and then a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah.
So you get a regular comic, and then in between, they start kind of professing their love for each other. So one section is for Batman, the other section is for the cat, and they go back and forth, and basically it's like, you know,
And the art's phenomenal.
yeah. Well, like here, like you got
like Frank Miller.
you got Frank Miller's art. No, Frank Miller's awesome.
Yeah, but not that.
No, it's a gritty art, and then it's, you know, she breaks. Who does she break out? Who's this girl? I don't know. Who she is.
That's Holly, her like sidekick, her old sidekick.
Your old
Remember
son.
Holly?
Oh, right. Okay. So now she breaks her out of Arkham, and they're going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Now, the Joker screws everything up.
And we still don't know if the Joker's alive or dead.
Yeah, I think he seems to always find a way to pull it out. But
That's true.
So the last issue, the Joker was telling her, and there's the one thing that he said that resonated with her. He had an option. He was going to kill her, or he was going to kill Batman. And he said that he's the Joker's, like, he needs Batman, because without Batman, he is not the Joker, because his job is to go crazy and do the stuff that he does, and it's Batman's job to stop it. And the Joker likes the back and forth. They're like the two sides of the coin. They have a symbiotic relationship. Without Batman, there's no Joker. Without Joker, there's no Batman. That's the way he felt. All right. He said that he was going to kill Catwoman because Catwoman makes him happy, and if he's happy, he won't be truly Batman. He has to be miserable to be Batman. So she heard this and said yes. Now, because he's miserable, he's Batman. But because he's Batman, he's happy. And the world needs Batman. So, that screwed her up. So I read that last issue and I said, this is not going to happen.
Yeah.
Okay, I just kind of knew it. But I'm like, all right, we're going to buy it anyway. We're going to check it out anyway. So they go back and forth how much they profess to love. But because she loves him so much, she's got to ditch.
Yes.
And so she ditches. And he goes after her. And she leaves Gotham. But it seems like she's still in Gotham. But it's hard to tell.
Technically, at the end of this, she just jumps off. She realizes that in order, for
and the
Batman
thing
to
is,
be happy.
so they are doing it. They do see each other, and then they say we're going to meet on the rooftop. And then Alfred, why are we meeting on the rooftop? Because that's where we met, and that's where we're going to spend most of our times on the rooftop.
I think it's technically where they, had some fun.
Right, but what I'm saying is he was alluding to like, well, that's where we met, that's where we fell in love, and we're going to spend most of our time on rooftops.
Yeah.
As the super, like she was going to be his Robin.
Yeah.
And so let's do that. And then she's not there, so she gets there first, jumps off in her wedding dress and dips. Then Bruce Wayne is there and dips.
Yeah.
So it was kind of anticlimactic
And then
in the way
which also, by the way, leads into Catwoman
Right.
number 1, where she's gone.
Right. So now what happens is, I guess he's going to be heartbroken, and I think he's going to beat the crap out of a lot of criminals, like, because he's in a band.
Yeah.
So now he's super miserable.
And then at the end, Holly goes, and it's like there's all these characters, and it's like the Bat is broken,
And the Joker's there.
but I don't think that this is real.
Okay.
Because Gotham Girl is here, but she's not a bad guy. Thomas Wayne Batman's there. That's Flashpoint Batman.
Hugo Strange is there.
See, like, so
The
I don't think
Riddler,
this is
the
real.
Joker are there.
I don't think this is real. I think this is supposed to be like a visual representation of the Bat being broken. I don't think that it's real because like Gotham Girl's there. She's not bad. She's not a bad guy. Thomas Wayne is there. He's dead right now from the Flash and Batman, the Button crossover, the prelude to Doomsday Clock, that whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But then again, maybe the Doomsday Clock is affecting it. Is the ripples?
yeah, but that Doomsday Clock is supposed to be a year after all this.
Mm-hmm.
And like now the comics are just catching up to Doomsday Clock.
Right,
But
but
anyway, let's not get into Doomsday
No,
Clock.
but anyway, but I'm just saying with that continuity,
Yeah.
it's going to catch up. It's in the future, but then stuff goes in the past, like Flashpoint, or whatever. So it's possible.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
And-
Maybe he died, but he didn't die. He came back.
I still don't think it's real because then why is Gotham Girl there? Gotham Girl's a good girl.
So now here's the thing. Was this just an elaborate hoax to make us start buying Catwoman?
I have no idea.
I think that might.
But honestly,
well, maybe.
but the thing is though, this is very disappointing. I am very upset with this
Yeah,
issue because we've been waiting a while for them to get married, and
we were waiting
personally
for the Joker to come do something.
Well,
or the Riddler.
personally,
maybe.
for me, I was half and half, and I kind of thought like, well, if Batman gets married, he's not going to be Batman anymore because then he'll be happy. Like that's been a whole thing that if he's happy, he'll stop being Batman. That's been a thing in the past.
I don't think
that
so.
has been a thing in the past.
No, I know, but I don't.
But
I don't know.
But so it's like
I see where they were going. With it.
But then it's like for me, someone that's like, okay, I'm not that big of a fan of the wedding. It's like, well, we've been building up to it for no reason. Then it's like I kind of liked how they were getting married, and then like they end up not getting married.
It's like
it's
like a firecracker with a long fuse that you're waiting, and then it fizzles out. It doesn't explode.
Yeah,
and that's what
like,
happened here.
It's so anticlimactic. It's just like she leaves. What? There's only one part that I liked in this, and the part where they're here. He's Alfred's like, can I get a witness for the marriage? Want me to call Dick Grayson or Superman? He was like, no, I was thinking it'd be you. Since it's been the two of us since the beginning, I can't do anything without you, really. I never could or will. Alfred sits down on the couch. Then him and Bruce hug. I was like, oh, that was like, That's like the best moment in this whole comic.
Well,
Like,
that's all you're gonna get from Bruce Wayne thanking Alfred. You know, like really going out and thanking Alfred.
like I really like that, and it was really nice to see that. So we give Batman 50.
You know what? I mean, the ending and the story, but the thing was, it had just so many cool art, so much cool art in it, like the artists and that stuff. I think the art and stuff handle it. I'll give it a 7.5.
I'm giving it a 6.
Okay, I would give it a 7.5 for the artwork.
7.5.
But the story was just because I like seeing all the Miller and all the different artists.
That was cool, but the build up was not worth it.
No, it wasn't. And
so I give it a 6.
Yeah, and then transferring into Catwoman, it was almost like it was a kind of like a marketing ploy. Like,
I don't know. But speaking of Catwoman, let's talk about Catwoman #1. Let's talk about it. So we also picked this up.
Yeah, you know what? The funny part was we're standing in the store, and I was like, "Are you going to pick up Catwoman #1?" And we stood there for about 5 minutes debating if we should or we shouldn't.
Yeah.
And then we finally said, "Let's just get it because it's a #1." Just collection wise, just get it and try it.
Now, so this is just like there's an imposter Catwoman who's killing cops. Selina Kyle gets blamed for it. She obviously runs from the cops, is able to get away. Then there's this woman who's like
she's falling apart.
Like she's falling apart.
She's like a zombie, really.
Yeah, it's really weird. And then we find like that imposter Catwoman is
and she's black. So
is working with that lady that's falling apart. And then we see Selina Kyle has this storage room thingy or something.
Yeah, so like a hideout.
Yeah, like a little hideout where she's with this old woman and some guy, and obviously she gets upset about the Batman marriage.
Somebody sends her.
Alfred sends her.
Well, I'm just saying, somebody sends her a package. She opens it. It's her old costume, and Alfred sent it to her.
Yeah,
which is weird because she's hiding out, but Alfred knows where she is. I thought that was strange.
And then she's got a new outfit, new costume. Her armpits are showing, which is very weird design,
I guess maybe it's one of those things like maybe they made her a new costume.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind it. It's just weird the armpits are like
you know
that.
what? Listen, the Catwoman is got to be fashionable. If you go through the years, she was very fashionable. So.
Yeah. Then she fights with the imposter Catwoman, runs into her room, and there's a lot of women dressed up as Catwoman.
Yeah, there's like 50 of them in there. So, and it's called Copycats.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be honest with you. This was better than Batman.
Yeah, I actually liked it a lot.
This was actually pretty good. I'm gonna just go out there and say I give it a 7.5. It's better than Batman.
I would say 7.5. It was good. It was good. I think it's going to be good. The beginning artwork was weird though, and it changed in the middle. I guess maybe it was a different artist or something. Maybe I don't know, but or maybe it was
points look weird.
Yeah, maybe the coloring at the beginning was just I don't know. They were going avant-garde or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah. So Catwoman's a good guy now. So I think she's going to be like the anti-hero that she takes care of business, but she doesn't mind grabbing some stuff while she's there.
Yeah. So I mean, it was better than Batman. I think it was pretty good. Didn't mind it that much, but yeah. So anything else?
No, I think we pick up the second one.
Yeah, definitely. It's a lot better, and also we will pick up Batman 51 because there's an interesting arc coming up.
Yeah,
about Mr.
but also,
Freeze.
I mean, I didn't like this issue, but we do like where Tom King is taking Batman. So.
Yeah, we didn't like that one arc with the Gentleman, but we kept reading it.
Yeah, that was a little much.
Yeah. So, so that's Batman 50 and Catwoman #1. Definitely gonna pick up Catwoman #2. See where it goes. It was pretty interesting. I liked it, and yeah. So, guys, if you liked the video, please got any questions, comment down below, and subscribe for more comic-based videos. And see you in the next one.
See you next one.